All right, get ready to dive into the world of indie games. Annapurna Interactive just dropped their latest showcase.
Oh, yeah.
And whoa.
Yeah.
It is packed with news.
It is.
It is.
They've become kind of like the indie game test makers, you know?
Yeah.
Like, they're always ahead of the curve.
They are.
Like, remember what Remains of Edith Finch?
Oh, yeah.
Or like that time they let us loose as a cat in a cyberpunk city.
Oh, with Stray?
Yeah, Stray, exactly.
Yes.
Every game feels like such a curated experience, you know?
It does. It's not just about churning out games, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like they're cultivating these very specific experiences that really resonate on an emotional and artistic level.
Yeah. And judging by this showcase, they're not letting up anytime soon.
No, they are not.
No.
We've got game demos dropping left and right, release dates, we've got a mark on our calendars, and even news about a brand new partnership.
That's right.
But first, let's talk about Cocoon.
Cocoon.
The continuation of their partnership with Jumaker.
The minds behind the game Cocoon.
That in itself is a statement, I think.
It is a
statement. It shows their commitment to fostering these creative relationships and giving the developers the space to really create.
Exactly.
But here's the kicker.
Okay.
They've been very tight-lipped about this new project.
Really?
All we know is that it's a brand new, unannounced title.
Classic Annapurna.
Right.
Just keeping us on the edge of our seats.
A little bit of mystery.
Yes. Just fueling the anticipation.
Yes.
That I need to know more feel.
Exactly.
Yes.
Speaking of needing to know more, let's shift gears to some games that we do have juicy details on.
Okay, let's do it.
Where better to start than with
Wheel World.
Wheel World. This game promises to combine high-stakes bicycle racing with, wait for it, saving the world.
Wow.
Come on.
That's a great combination.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
What a wonderfully absurd premise.
It is. And the trailer hints at like a really unique visual style.
Yeah.
Almost like a graphic novel come to life.
I was getting that.
Yeah.
But you know what really caught my attention?
What's that?
The soundtrack.
Oh, yeah, the music.
They brought in Italians Do It Better.
Wow, okay.
Hold on. The folks behind the Drive soundtrack?
Yeah.
The Synthwave Masters?
Oh, wow. Okay, so we're talking...
I know.
Yeah, we're talking...
I can already imagine myself cruising through these neon-drenched landscapes now.
The music pulsing.
Yeah.
As you race towards the finish line.
Yes. And here's the best part.
What?
A demo dropped alongside the showcase.
Oh, nice.
And it's available right now on Steam.
Nice.
So you can actually play it.
I love that they do that.
Me too.
Like right away, you can just go and try it out.
I know.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so...
It's like instant gratification.
I know. I might have to take a long lunch break.
I think so.
Speaking of demos that demand our immediate attention, let's talk Skin Deep.
Oh, yes. Skin Deep. This one's been on my radar for a while.
I know this has been on your list.
It has. It has. And it's being described as an immersive sim sandbox.
Okay.
Which is a genre that I think really pushes the boundaries of player agency.
Yeah.
But Skin Deep seems to be taking it a step further.
Okay.
By setting the whole thing on a pirate spaceship.
Okay, just the phrase, spaceship.
I know, right?
Has me so intrigued.
It's enough to pique anyone's interest.
Tell me about this immersive sim sandbox thing.
Okay, so basically it's all about giving you, the player, the freedom to approach situations in a multitude of ways.
Okay.
So think of it like a puzzle box with 1,000 different solutions.
Okay.
Instead of just relying on brute force, you're encouraged to use like your environment, your wit, and maybe a little trickery to achieve your objective.
So it's less about following a set path and more about creating your own.
Exactly.
Even if that path involves rigging the ship's ventilation system to take care of a few unwelcome guests.
Precisely, Skin Deep seems to revel in that kind of creative problem solving.
Yeah.
Encouraging you to like sneak, subvert, and sabotage your way to victory.
I'm already picturing myself causing all sorts of chaos.
It's gonna be good.
On this pilot spaceship.
Yeah.
And there's a demo available on Steam.
Yes, there is.
Consider me sold.
I think we're both going to be playing that one.
We are.
Very soon.
For sure. But Annapurna seems to know how to tap into that desire.
Yes.
For a more cerebral, player-driven experience, you know?
They do. They really do.
But what if you're looking for something a little more relaxed?
Okay.
Something to soothe the soul after a long day of,
Right.
outsmarting space pirates.
Exactly.
Wonderstop.
Wonderstop, yes.
Might be the perfect antidote.
It might be.
It's giving very cozy vibes.
Very cozy vibes.
And didn't they mention a connection to the Stanley Parable?
They did. Yeah, the designer of the Stanley Parable is behind this game.
Okay.
So you know the Stanley Parable.
Yes.
It's known for its witty narration and unconventional storytelling.
Yes, very much so.
So we can definitely expect a unique narrative experience.
Oh, for sure.
From Wonderstop as well.
Okay. Wanderstop also has a demo available on Steam.
Oh, wonderful.
But it's also launching on multiple platforms.
Nice.
Including the newly announced Xbox Series XS on March 11th.
Wow, okay.
So PC, PlayStation 5,
Uh-huh.
and now Xbox Series
You're
XS.
really making sure everyone has a chance to experience this cozy little world.
They are. But speaking of beautiful worlds,
Yes.
we have to talk about Lush Foil Photography Sim.
Oh, Lush Foil Photography Sim. Yes, this one immediately caught my eye, too.
I know, this one is so visually appealing.
It is?
Just from the trailer.
Yes.
You know?
Like, the concept of a photography sim is so unique
I know.
for a game.
It is.
And it speaks to, Annapurna's commitment
Yes.
to exploring these new genres and pushing the boundaries
Yes.
of what games can be.
I agree.
Yeah, Lush Foil seems to be all about capturing the beauty of the natural world.
Yes.
Like immersing yourself in these stunning landscapes and finding that perfect shot.
For anyone who has ever dreamed of traveling the world
Yes.
and capturing these breathtaking photos,
Yes.
this game is a dream come true.
It seems like it would be.
It does.
Yeah.
And you said it's coming to Xbox Series XS and PlayStation 5.
That's right.
When can we expect to start our virtual photography careers?
April 15th, mark your calendars.
All right.
Seems like the perfect way to welcome spring.
I agree. All right, we've covered a lot of ground already.
We have.
But there are a few more games I'm itching to discuss.
Okay, let's do it.
And first up is To a T.
To a T.
This game has me both incredibly curious
Uh-huh.
and slightly bewildered.
Okay.
Just the name alone is intriguing.
Yes.
But then you add in the fact that it's being developed by Keita Takahashi.
Oh, wow. Okay, the mastermind behind the gloriously strange
Yes,
Katamari Damacy.
the Katamari Damacy.
The game where you roll up everything in your path
Yes.
into an ever-growing ball of absurdity.
Exactly. Needless to say, my expectations are...
I can only imagine.
I don't even know what to expect.
Yeah.
What can you tell us about To a T?
So imagine playing as a teenager who, for reasons unknown, is permanently stuck in a T-pose.
Okay.
Now imagine navigating everyday life,
Okay.
like hanging out with your dog, maybe even attempting to skateboard,
Uh-huh.
all while maintaining that gloriously awkward T-pose.
Okay, that is
Strange.
so strange.
But I can't look away.
I know, it's so bizarre.
It's bizarre.
Yet intriguing.
I know, right? And knowing Takahashi's penchant for the surreal and the playful,
Right.
I have a feeling this is going to be one of those games
Yeah.
that's both hilarious and surprisingly profound.
I'm getting that sense. And to top it all off,
Yeah.
they've brought in Rebecca Sugar
So-
to compose the music.
No way.
You know, the creative genius
Oh,
behind
Hans.
Steven Universe and Adventure
Talk
Time.
about a match made in creative heaven.
I know, right?
The visuals, the concept, the music,
It all points to...
it all points towards something truly special.
Yes.
I think To a T just shot straight to the top of my must-play list.
Mine too. All right, so we have bizarre teenage T-pose adventures on one hand.
Okay.
And on the other, we have the triumphant return of a beloved classic,
Oh, no.
Sayonara Wild Hearts.
Yes. I love that game.
This one's already out on a bunch of other platforms.
Right.
That's the big news.
So, for the PlayStation 5 release, they've added a brand new Remix Arcade mode.
Okay.
So, think endlessly replayable levels set to a randomized mix of songs
Okay.
from the game's already fantastic soundtrack.
So even more ways to experience that
Yes.
exhilarating blend of music and visuals that
Exactly.
Sayonara Wild Hearts is known for.
It's so good.
It is. What else have they thrown into the mix?
Oh, just like a few minor upgrades.
Okay.
Like enhanced 4K visuals, a silky smooth 120 FPS frame rate,
Wow.
and even haptic feedback support for those who want to like feel the music
Yes.
pulsing through their fingertips.
They really went all out for this PlayStation 5 release.
They did. They really did. And the best part,
What?
it's available right now.
Oh, wow.
No waiting necessary. And if you already own the game on PlayStation 4,
Uh-huh.
you can upgrade to the PlayStation 5 version for free.
Wow, that's awesome.
It is.
All right, I know what I'm doing tonight.
I know.
I think it's time we point our listeners in the right direction.
Okay.
If you want to see the full Annapurna Interactive Showcase with all its glorious visuals and mind-boggling trailers, head on over to their YouTube channel.
Definitely worth a watch. You might even catch some extra glimpses of Faraway and Morsels,
Ooh.
the two mysterious titles that are still shrouded in secrecy.
Yeah.
But before you go, I have a question for you, dear listener.
Oh, do tell.
Out of all the games we discussed today, which one are you most excited to play?
Yeah, which one is calling to you?
Which one has captured your imagination and secured a spot on your ever-growing wish list?
Yeah, it's a tough choice.
It is a tough choice.
But that's the beauty of it.
It is.
Annapurna has given us such a rich and diverse lineup.
They have.
That there's truly something for everyone.
Whether you're craving high-speed thrills, introspective journeys, or just the chance to unleash your inner chaos gremlin.
Yes.
There's a game waiting for you. So go explore, dive into those demos, watch those trailers,
yes,
and let yourself get swept away by the magic of Annapurna Interactive.
Well said. And on that note, I think it's time for us to sign off.
Okay.
Thank you for joining us on this deep dive into the world of indie games.
Until next time.
Happy gaming, everyone.